Hi there, it's Kate here, just talking you through your RAMSR leader folder. You'll find this in the resources section of the course, and we would recommend that you print this double-sided and coloured first thing in the course so that you have it in hard copy to refer to and use throughout the course and throughout your practice. So you've just got the cover materials here. A range of pages have been left blank so that when you print in a double-sided format, it all works out beautifully for you. This just talks you through a little bit about how to use the folder. Here's the content of the folder. You'll see that there's, other than the front materials, there are 5 main sections. Each of the first 4 sections covers one of the RAMSR plan, and then there's a pile of interesting additional materials in section 5. Here's our audio track list, and here are 2 ways to download all of the audio tracks you'll need to run RAMSR. The first one is through Dropbox, and the second one is through SoundCloud. There's also 2 formats here. So with the first QR code, we have all of the tracks just all together in one folder. But if you like to have the tracks sorted according to the plan that they're used in, you can use the second row of QR codes, which have those folders there. These are all downloadable, which means once you get them onto your device, you shouldn't need Wi-Fi to access them again. So here's our first section, and each section 1 to 4 follow a similar format. You'll have the 1-page RAMSR teacher guide, and this is in purple. We suggest that you laminate this, and ideally you would double hole punch this and have it in a folder, and you might have some of those dividers that divide the sections for you so you can go to each section easily. There's sort of coloured pages that go in between. So the teacher guides down the left hand side, the little icons help you know whether the group or the child you're working with should be sitting or standing for this activity. Some brief instructions on running the activity, and then in the right hand column the resources you'll need, so whether it's just your voice only or some tracks or some sticks. And the second thing in each of sections 1 to 4 is really important. It's the activity, target, skills and practice sheet. So this is where we map out for each activity what target skills are being addressed, and this will become clear as you move through the course and give you some tips for implementing these activities. The next section, which has some green on it, are the extensions. So when the basic activities become too easy for the children you're working with, you can move to some of these extensions. And we'll talk through extensions a bit more in the course later on. So section 2 has very similar sections. However, it also, because we start to need visual cue cards, it starts to have things that look like this. So once printed in colour, then we would also suggest laminating the cue cards to make them robust and easy to handle and pull in and out of your binder. So you'll see a pile of cue cards for this session plan and session plan 3 as well in section 3. So I'm just going to whiz through those. Sorry if I'm giving you vertigo by going so quickly. Finally, after section 4 and all of the cue cards that are involved with section 4, you'll get to section 5, which is where we have some additional materials. Here's the RAMSR target skills, what their definition is and why they are so important. Here's some RAMSR teacher tips, so some general tips to help you implement the program, and we'll be going through these in the course. You'll find them all in this section in your folder. Here's a document to support you when you might be working with neurodiverse children or children needing additional learning support. Some of our ideas around that, we'll touch on some of those in the course, no doubt. Loading. We also have some information for RAMSR assistance. So if you are somebody who is training in RAMSR and going to implement it in a setting where you have other adults assisting you who have not yet done the RAMSR training, this is the nuts and bolts, a 1-pager wet that you can give them to help them be the best and most productive assistant for you as you run RAMSR. Here's a family information sheet. If you'd like to photocopy or print this as many times as you like and give them to the caregivers of the children you're working with RAMSR, that would be great. And it gives them some free resources to access at home as well. Here is our latest research brief, which is 4 pages of juicy and exciting information about how RAMSR is effective and does work. So we're very pleased to share that. Upon request of some of your colleagues who've trained with RAMSR in the past, we've also now included a songbook of lyrics. So this will help you if you can't remember lyrics to certain things and you are a learner who likes to see those written down. We've got them all here for you. The scripts and relaxation and some of the songs that have been written by the RAMSR team themselves as well are all there. Thanks very much. See you inside the course.